What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, a couple days ago, we talked about breaking news out there in Ohio, New Albany, Ohio, to be exact, about a shooting, a mass shooting at a plant, a cosmetic plant called KDC-1, in which this man right here, Bruce Foster III, age 28, supposedly started his shift, worked for a while, and then opened fire on fellow employees or co-workers. Now, 2 people have died out of the 6 people shot. 1 person died on scene, and it gives a name of these people. It said the first person to die on scene was 38-year-old Kyle Vaver of Pinkerton, Ohio. He was the first person to die at scene. May he rest in peace. Says Thursday morning, ABC 6 confirmed that 30-year-old Shekar Chapagai had died at the hospital Wednesday, a day after the deadly shooting in New Albany. May he rest in peace. But I want to show you, this guy went to court yesterday, and he does have mental issues, and you'll see and hear it in the series of videos I'm going to show you today. I was looking up, some facts on mental illness. They said approximately 2.4 million people have schizophrenia in America. And we're seeing more and more crimes committed by people that are affected with this mental illness. Man, I don't know what they got to do out here for the government and those, they're empowered to recognize this as a serious thing to take care of. Mental illness, period, is serious. And I'm going to show you what happened when he went to court and a little bit about the victims, so on and so forth. Take a look at this. Leave me a comment, man. This, I don't know. They said he wasn't taking his medication. I honestly believe that if a person's not taking their medication, it's on them what happens to them. But I mean, this is a tragedy all the way around. But the series of video I'm about to show you guys, are well worth the watch. Take a look at all this stuff and comment and give me your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Check it out.
Bruce Foster appearing on video for his arraignment here in a Licking County courtroom Thursday. Some of his family members were here. They were emotional. They didn't want to talk to us, but Foster was very talkative during that bond hearing.
Sir, are you Bruce Foster III?
Yes, how are you today?
For the first time, we're seeing the man accused of shooting and killing 2 of his coworkers and injuring 4 more inside the KDC-1 warehouse facility in New Albany. Police say Foster had worked for several hours before opening fire. He then left the scene in a rideshare vehicle, leading officers on a 12-hour manhunt. Foster's family sitting in the courtroom as the magistrate set his bond.
Mr. Foster, I'm going to set your bond at $20 million.
According to a warrant filed in Common Pleas Court, Foster is charged with aggravated murder. No other charges have been filed yet. A grand jury will now review his case.
Sir, just so you know, today's hearing is being recorded, so anything that you say now could be used against you in the future.
But Foster was very talkative during the hearing, asking the magistrate several questions and speaking up when the state read some of the facts of the case, including that he resisted arrest.
I never resisted. Who told you guys I resisted?
Hey, don't talk about the facts of your case. This is being recorded.
During a news conference on Wednesday, the U.S. Marshal Service told us about their interaction with Foster when they arrested him at this Columbus area apartment.
Our team had to enter the apartment, locate him in the apartment. He again resisted commands, would not show his hands, would not do what he was told, would not lay down, put his hands behind his back, and a taser was deployed so that he could safely be taken into custody.
Thursday's hearing did not give us any more insight into Foster's motive for opening fire inside his workplace. It's something the New Albany Police Department says they are still investigating. Foster's next hearing is scheduled for February 13th. On your side in Licking County, I'm Kate Seifert, ABC 6 News.
One of the victims, a young father, is being remembered tonight. He was just weeks away from having his second daughter when he was gunned down during the shooting Tuesday night. Steve Levine has that side of the story tonight.
The family of 30-year-old Shekar Chapagai tells me he had worked at KDC-1 for about a year and loved his job. They tell me tragically, the night he died, he had just returned to work after being sick for 2 days.
He didn't bother anybody. It's so sad and so.
Padam Banya talking about his niece's husband. Sekar Chapagai, who was gunned down during Tuesday night's warehouse shooting inside KDC-1 in New Albany.
It's not safe for us to go anywhere nowadays.
Chapagai was a father of a little girl with a second daughter on the way.
He was so happy.
Chapagai died Wednesday night after being taken off of life support. 28-year-old Bruce Foster III now charged in connection with the workplace gunfire that left 2 dead and 4 wounded. Family tells us Chapagai and Foster worked in the same department. Relatives now trying to figure out why Foster allegedly opened fire on his own co-workers.
There was no any conflict, so he just keeps shooting randomly.
No idea why he would be targeted by this man.
Yeah, it's still no idea.
Madame, no stranger to that manufacturing warehouse. He worked there for 2 years and knows the other employee who lost his life and several victims who were wounded in the gunfire.
I feel so bad about that, losing our co-worker, right? Our families, our friends at a workplace.
Family members say Sekar had been planning to welcome his new daughter in just the next few weeks. Sadly, they now must prepare a funeral for this young dad, who will never get to meet his newborn child. On your side, in New Albany, Steve Levine, ABC 6 News.
He's having a mental breakdown, but he's out here really causing a disturbance. He's acting violent and everything.
And we are learning there were warning signs in the suspect's past. The family of Bruce Foster III calling 911 several times about his mental state back in 2022. At noon, investigator Lisa Ronala was first to tell you about these Columbus police runs that ended with Foster being what's called pink slipped.
And Lisa, I know you're digging even deeper. What did these mental health facilities have to say?
Rodney, Jessica, I listened to those 911 calls on the 2 runs made by his sister, his mother, and Bruce Foster himself. The diagnoses of schizophrenia and split personality disorder came up.
A high school grad with an associate's degree.
In a sense, he's lost his mind, and we're all scared.
The family of Bruce Foster III called Columbus police in 2022 to say they're learning he may have a mental health disorder.
He has all these conspiracy theories about death, and he thinks that we're all trying to kill him.
The April 22 police report states Foster experienced delusions and paranoia. When officers began to take him to a mental health facility, Foster started yelling, "Just kill me then, just shoot me." He also made statements that he had definitely thought about hurting other people. 1 month later,
you don't think he's taken his meds?
Nope, not at all.
Foster's sister called 911 again, this time telling dispatchers that he's been diagnosed with schizophrenia and split personality disorder.
Also, one of his diagnoses was, I don't know the actual term, but not living in reality.
Foster himself,
what's your name?
Bruce Foster.
Called 911 too.
And you hit your cousin?
Yep, smacked the shit out of him.
Okay.
And I got it all on camera. What you want to square up? You want to square up? You want to square up?
Hey.
Foster's family wanted police to come to the same North Columbus address the SWAT team targeted right after Tuesday's deadly warehouse shooting. His mother said the chaos nearly 3 years ago was triggered when Foster refused to go back to the mental health facility.
I had the Macy. He hit my cousin. Me and my cousin is trying to get him to go to the hospital, and he hit my cousin, so I had the Macy.
In both of these calls, dispatchers asked Foster's family members if he had any weapons. I'll tell you how they responded, all new at 6. On your side, I'm investigator Lisa Rontal.
What's your name?
Bruce Foster.
Nearly 3 years before police say Bruce Foster III opened fire in a New Albany warehouse where he worked, killing 2 and injuring 4 co-workers.
And you hit your cousin?
Yep, smacked the shit out of him.
Okay.
And I got it all on camera. What you want to square up? You want to square up? You want to square up?
Hey.
He and his family called 911 several times.
You don't think he's taken his meds?
Nope, not at all.
Due to his mental health issues.
I had to smack the dog shit out of my cousin because my mom thinks she's a bully.
Twice. In April and May of 2022, police took Foster to a mental health facility against his will. That's where his sister said he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and split personality disorder.
Also, one of his diagnoses was, I don't know the actual term, but not living in reality.
Reports indicate he was experiencing delusions and paranoia and thought about hurting other people.
Does he have any weapons at all?
No.
Okay. Do you think
No,
he
but
needs
he's
an
acting
ambulance?
real violent. He's acting really, really violent.
In both runs, family members told police Foster did not have a gun, but they did call him unpredictable. His mother stated she did not feel safe in her home.
He has all these conspiracy theories about death, and he thinks that we're all trying to kill him.
Neither of these cases in 2022 led to criminal charges.
I had to mace him. He hit my cousin. Me and my cousin is trying to get him to go to the hospital, and he hit my cousin, so I had to mace him.
On your side, I'm investigator Lisa Rontola.